and pick up. It's worth a shot. Worth a shot. Alright. So, let's make sure everything's all good and happy. Peachy Keen over here. So, game audio is going. Mic audio is going. Let's bring up the YouTube preview. Make sure that's all good and happy. Hunky-dory too. Just assume that it is. Do that and that and that. And that and that and that. And awesome. We are good to go. Hey there. Hi there, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope you all are doing well here. Welcome to the stream. It is day 1 of round 2 of the 5-star Colossus featured arena. I'm going for 1 to 5%. Wound up pushing a little bit extra last time. Wound up getting the featured 5-star with 29 mil. So, you know, if I push a little bit further and wind up getting a featured again, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But that is neither here nor there. The important thing is we're all here and we're all hanging out together. Again, I hope you guys are all doing well. It has been a super busy day. We wound up getting the rewards for the gifting event. That was today. Tomorrow is going to be a super busy day as well because that's when the new featured 5-star crystal is out. Early plug. It's probably the earliest I've done a plug in the stream just yet. But I'm going to be live streaming at 10:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. So about half hour after the crystal switches over, I'm going to be opening up at least 20 of the brand new featured 5-star crystals. Hoping to wake up some of those features as well as get any of the shiny new throwback champions that they might have. So if they've got War Machine, that's awesome. If they have got Daredevil Classic, that's perfect. If they've got Scarlet Witch, I hope they do, then that's going to be the prize there. So that is, again, tomorrow, 10:30 Pacific Standard Time in the morning. Get that show rolling. But aside from all that, how's it going, everybody? Good to see you. I am just burning a little bit of energy in the side quest right here just because I was about ready to top off. And I don't want to waste energy. That's no fun. But it's probably good enough. From the top, though, big howdy to Noah. Noah stopping by saying, yo. What's up, Rob? Falcon saying, greetings. What's good, guys? What is up? AC stopping by asking, saying he's got a dilemma. Well, we don't like dilemmas much, AC. What's up? Yeah, no kidding. Mod party. Uh-oh. Trying to figure out who to rank up and in what order. Ooh, I like these questions. Yeah, I'm with Noah. What are the candidates? We're ranking up all the champs, but Namor, Symbiote Supreme, and Venom. I would probably... that is quite the dilemma, isn't it? And that's the other question, too, is Symbiote Supreme awakened? Because if Symbiote Supreme is awakened, then I would probably do Venom, then Symbi, then Namor. If he's unawakened, then probably Venom, then Namor, then Symbi. Either which way, definitely think Venom should be coming first. But either which way, big congrats on the early rank up there, bud. Big congrats. That's probably good enough. I could keep up with that for ages. Let's get going. Let's get going. So I have so far done nothing in the arena here. It's been a super busy day. Super busy day. I wound up posting 2 videos today. First one was the results for the gifting event. That is live on the channel. And the second one, and the one I'm a bit more excited about, I'm not going to lie, is the inaugural video in the 3-star SmackDown challenge with my buddy Lefty Knox. And that is seeing how much damage that we can do to a Realm of Legends Winter Soldier using a 3-star in 3 minutes time. It's going to be a new series that I'm starting up. I am going to be joined with various content creators across the board. They get to pick the champ that we use, and we got 3 minutes to see how much damage we can do to that Winter Soldier. So Lefty was first here today. Who's going to be next time? I don't know. Have to tune in and check it out. But as it stands, I got a new episode, a new edition of that coming out every Monday now. So if you haven't already, be sure to ring that notification bell. Stay on top of videos like that and many others as they go live. Because it's going to be busy. It's going to be super busy. Man Falcon saying I would make great pestilence if I was one of the horsemen. And there you go. So let's see. It's war, plague, pestilence, and famine, I think. As memory serves. Now, who they're supposed to be in the game or in the comics, I'm not quite sure. I only remember from the movie with, was it Psylocke, Storm, Magneto, and I don't know. But that may not, and most likely is not, entirely accurate. Should go against the Prof for a SmackDown. I would be absolutely honored and delighted if Prof wanted to throw down. We'll see. We'll see. Right now, I'm really happy with, really happy and honored with the folks that are already competing. Lefty is the one that I can talk about right now, just because Lefty's is the one that aired right now currently. But yeah, all I'm gonna say is that it's gonna be a really fun time here coming up the next good number of Mondays and Mondays after that. So, like I said in the video, shameless plug, if you guys are interested in doing a 3-star challenge yourselves, either leave a comment down in the comment section for this video or on the actual challenge video, or hit me up on Discord and see about setting something up. Because it's fun, you know. Really, at the end of the day, it's fun because not only is it just like, hey, you know, it's a fun competitive game mode, right? But it also flexes with some possibly lesser used characters, and certainly with your knowledge of synergies and masteries as well. And all those things just tied together make for a good fun time. So AC says, Rob, I finally hit 500 subs. That is fantastic, AC. Good on you, bud. Good on you. That's a big milestone. Diane stopping by saying, that sounds fun. Hello. What's good, Diane? How's it going? Happy... yeah, it's still just Monday. Man, what a busy Monday. Good Monday, but a busy Monday. Dan says, but do it so players can't use damage masteries nor any boost to see real damage from the 3 stars. Yes, so that is the caveat, is that for the challenge, we are not using boosts at all. No 10, 20, 30% attack health boosts, no class-specific boosts, none of that. Damage masteries I'm leaving that open to user's choice. So, um, so if they want to use damage masteries, then that's fine. My only caveat to that is to let me know how many masteries that they're running, just so we're on an even footing that way. Because I mean, it's not going to be any fun having someone running like 6 points in damage masteries and the other person not, right? Like that wouldn't be a very fair comparison. And inversely, of course, you're going to want to use, you know, 6 points in damage masteries because it's a damage race. But that's what I'm saying. User's choice. User's choice. The only rules are that you got to do it with a 3-star. You got to do it in 3 minutes. You can't use boosts, and you have to have 4 other unique champions for synergies. So it's not like, you know, just say it's I don't know, Archangel, right? So you can't have like 3-star Magneto, a 4-star Magneto, a 5-star Magneto, and a 6-star Magneto. Say, you know, not a great example, but you know, get the gist. No, we're talking about all things. We are talking about all things. Cause I don't know. I don't have enough experience with the storyline to know if that, like the comic angle overlaps with the real life angle, or if it takes some creative liberties. AC says, thinking of trying again to record The One Who Knows It All. Don't know whether to, though. Well, if you do, if that's something you decide you want to jump back into again, go for it and have fun. Always just comes down to the time commitment. That's always the catch. But I mean, if you do it and you have fun doing it too, then by all means, if you can, then for sure go for it. Same's true for anybody else out there too, looking to either try something new or have flex some of their creativity a wee bit. If you have fun doing it, then by all means, go for it. It's so weird. Storm just bounces so far off of a Noilis for the passive stun there. Very interesting. Oh yay, the restart glitch isn't going anymore. Oh, fun. Fun. The One Who Knows It All Season 2. I like it. One of these days, I do need to put together a 2021 version of how to get an infinite streak. I mean, it's on the to-do list, pretty far down the to-do list, but it's on the to-do list. I'll get to it eventually. I guess I don't think it really matters. On Chrome, it keeps restarting the stream, so I'm desperate. That's very strange. That's very, very strange. But it's just Chrome that's doing it? Oh, well. All I gotta do is just stay out of reach out of the big fella here. Should be okay. Should be okay. But that was a bit iffy for a second there. That was a bit iffy. Pulled a good 6-star from my gifting rewards. Very nice. Well, I do congratulate you on the 6-star pull. That is very good. And big congrats to everybody else who wound up pulling stuff too. Shards were flying out aplenty. Whether it's the 6-star shards, 5-star shards, whichever it was for whatever bracket you wound up in. Congrats again, everybody. Speaking of the gifting event, you saw the follow-up tweet that Kabam put out regarding Seaton's video. Because Seaton made a video a little bit earlier today calling out the vetting for high-end gifting, right? A couple of accounts that wound up placing very, very highly in the gifting event were seemingly either, if not bot accounts, or just highly suspicious. So Kabam wound up putting out a statement effectively saying, it's like, yo, we saw the video. We know it kind of looks a little sus, but nah, it's okay. Apparently, according to them, it's okay. I don't know how on board I am with all that, but that's what they said. They said that they are aware of the accounts like that it is all good and proper. Like, it was a dummy account, like they just used that account to gift to their main, but I don't know. I don't know. Very, very suspect. No one wants to see the Scarlet Witch in the featured 5-star pool. The new Scarlet Witch. That'd be really cool too, but I don't think we're going to. I don't think we're going to. And the only reason I say that is because if she was going to be made available in-game tomorrow, she'd be showing up as an obtainable champion down here. But unfortunately, not yet. Maybe next month, hopefully. It would be really cool to be able to have her in game. She looked like an interesting champion, but unfortunately, it doesn't look like it. I would genuinely laugh if one of those accounts is legit. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I mean, what they've effectively done is that they've greenlit having, like, dummy accounts, right? Where it's like, yeah, you could have, like, 30 alts and just run the alts and supply your main, right? Like, that's legal and fair play now, apparently. No ass, how often do you do incursions? Very rarely. Really, the only time I ever do incursions is when I'm live doing it with, either for a tournament, or I'm doing it playing with subs. And as such, I haven't run in an incursion round in a good while. Not opposed to it. Maybe might end up doing that a little bit later on this week. That could be fun. Because right now, as it stands, I am sitting at 27,000 incursion shards, and I'd like to push that to, was it the 32, 34, whatever it is, for the to get the 6-star shards. But Put that on the to-do list, I suppose. Doink. Yoink. You should horseman Archangel for incursions. Yeah, and that's the thing, because you can horseman somebody up and then swap out APOC or swap out, you know, Cable or whoever, and then keep the horseman on the mutant. Yeah, that's a legit bona fide strategy now. Legendary Half stopping by. What's good, Half? Happy Monday, bud. Mind saying something? The title for the live stream came out wrong. It says 5-star Colossus instead of 5-star Colossus. Yeah, well, I still maintain it's the Boston accent. That's what I was going for, definitely. And not that the fact that I completely forgot that I had done that in the previous live stream, and in copy pasting the title for this one, I also copy paste the accent. So it says, hey Rob, some of us did not get rewards for solo gifting event, but instead we got rewards for alliance-based gifting. Supposedly, because there are a number of people that are in that same boat. That is a common theme, common thread. The last I heard from Kabam is that they're still slowly rolling out gifting prizes, right? So for both Alliance and for solo. So it should still be forthcoming. It's just really slow to get there. So hopefully soon. They did give themselves through tomorrow to send stuff out. But at the same time too, that yeah, I understand where you're coming from. That's very annoying. Very annoying. There we go. That works. Half was watching global warming and stuff. Oh, that sounds like a fun show. Sounds like that's like a constant 24-hour kind of stream. Like it's just going all day, every day. Well, no, I'll tell you what. It would be fun to do another round of incursions with subs. So then, you know, whatever you or whoever else would want to participate, whoever would want to run, would just throw a team together, and then I would match my team to yours. That could be fun. We could do it that way. Hey, Evan stopping by saying, yo, what's good, Evan? How's it going, bud? Happy Monday. How's everything? Matt asking the same thing about incursions with subs. Yes, I think that'd be a lot of fun. Maybe Wednesday. Because tomorrow I'm off, but Wednesday, yeah, you could probably do it for that. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Have Wednesday be incursions with subs day. Because come Thursday, I'm assuming that's when Jubilee Arena starts up. And I'm going to be going for the featured 5-star there, so the rest of the time that's going to be a bit rough. But Wednesday should work. Let's pencil it in, guys. Let's pencil it in. Hey, Billy stopping in with the eyeballs. What's good, Billy? How's it going? Heck yeah. Big howdy to Billy. Big howdy, Billy. How's it going? No one asking, what is my job? I do design and illustration. So, if anybody's ever in the market for illustration or graphic design, if you are interested in having some art done for your YouTube channel or socials, hit me up, because that is what I do professionally. It's what I love doing for my channel. All the different thumbs and all the art you see on the channel here is stuff that I have done myself, and I enjoy the heck out of it. So, yeah, just reach out, hit me up, and we'll work something out. And come back, video. Come back. So I wound up buying a new adapter again. Bought a new adapter because I'm really annoyed that the adapter here just consistently does not work. Bought that several days ago. It was marked as shipped, and then I got an email today saying, never mind. You know how we said that we already shipped it out to you? Well, JK, turns out we're canceling the order because we sold more than we had. Because that's a thing, apparently. And please come back. Come back. Really? Nothing? That's fun. Matt is hyped for the Snyder Cut. Yeah, me too. That's coming out pretty soon, isn't it? Relatively speaking. Alright, seriously, game. What the heck? Come back. Let's do that. You tried plugging it and plugging it back in again. There we go. Awesome. Always something. Always something. Billy asking, how are you, Rob? How was everybody's Monday? It was a good day. It was a very good day. I genuinely can't complain. It was busy, but it was very productive. I'm really happy with how it played out as far as like stuff in game. It's really cool. It's really cool. Glad that the gifting is all good and done and in the bag. Looking forward to in-game stuff the rest of the week, but I wonder if this is a legit a legit call. But hey, today I learned that +52 is the area code for Mexico. Who knew? I mean, I did not know that. Envy stopping by saying, hope all is alright, mate. Another day, another grind. Yep, another dollar. But another day closer to payday too, another day closer to the weekend, and some other less grindy adventures. Alright, so let's get the heavy going on Ghost. Let's push her to a bar of power. Get her to throw a special, please. That would make life easy. Clever, dexing back. Just throw that and game over. Billy got a 6-star A-bomb. Oh, hey, they left a voicemail. Nice, I am definitely going to listen to that. Thanks, +52 Mexico. So, let's do this instead. Mexico's rather adamant, aren't they? Let's do that. Envy says, can't touch Arena with the damage masteries. Feels like a part of me is gone after each round. Yeah. Oh yeah. I definitely recommend having damage masters on if you're gonna do Arena. Not even just for the featured champion. Like, I mean, if you run them normally anyway for AQ or AW, then just Arena is that much more straightforward, right? And it speeds things up, and it actually gives your champions a bit of adequate punch. Without it, it just feels like everybody becomes a noodle. I haven't forgot my Apex account login. Aw, sad day. Would support be able to help you out with that? Reset it, perhaps? Let's do that. Do that. No, exactly, Evan. I can't say damage masteries in the common tongue like we can anywhere else in the game, as is described by the devs, because that gets flagged, and I don't want to get flagged. Another voicemail. How about that? Love it. Bump, bump, bump. Noah says, wish I saved shards for the new 5-star featured. It's going to be really spicy. It's going to be really spicy. But, I mean, the new crystal is going to be around for 90 days. So, if you are interested in it at some point, definitely going to have your chance to get some, get a couple crystals later on. Half is so hyped for APOC. Been saving 60,000 5-star shards for him. Yeah, he's fun. That poison damage that he can do is really spicy. It's really, really spicy. Hey, Lefty stopping in. What is good, bud? Man of the hour. Lefty Knox, everybody. Lefty was the inaugural challenge for the 3-star SmackDown. Lefty, I want to say a big thank you again for being down to run that challenge. I think it turned out really good. I think it turned out really good, bud. Cheers. And Marm stopping by saying, yo, how's it going, Rob? Marm, it is going most excellent. For a Monday, it is going most excellent. Hope you're doing well as well. And then Billy, yeah, exactly right for TOS. YouTube flags certain words, like they've got a bot basically listening in at all times to make sure that, you know, I'm not saying things that would be incendiary or violate terms of service for YouTube, right? So there's certain things that I can say, and there's some certain things I can talk about. Certainly, in order to keep the video monetized, which, you know, it's nice. It's nice. So, in order for all those things to happen and for YouTube to still stay happy, I can't talk about some stuff. And it doesn't matter the context, just saying specific words at all is enough to get a video flagged, and that is one of them. Because again, it's a bot as opposed to like a person who would understand that it's different, right? Envy says, so for U.S. citizens, Mexican numbers randomly call you guys. In France, it's not a day where I don't get some calls from Africa. Small differences. Yeah. I'm hoping that, and I mean, this is like, so here's the thing. Not everyone, with the outgoing administration, right? That means that the entire cabinet is up for grabs, right? Which means that Mr. What's his name? Anand Patel part of the FCC, is out of work as well. And as I understand it, he has been a roadblock in getting all these botted and remote pinged phone calls, robocalls, banned, or at least much with a much tighter reins. So with him finding a new job and with somebody else getting in who is a bit more understanding of, you know, all of us, hopefully that means at some point we're going to wind up getting less robocalls. Or at least robocalls that are bounced off of a familiar sounding number, right? Because honestly, you know, the calls that you guys are getting in Europe are probably from the same-ish call centers as the ones that I'm getting that are saying from Mexico, right? It's just routed to be going through the nearby quote-unquote country or locality. It's a whole world to it, man. Either which way, if I can just have like less robots calling my phone and spamming me with nonsense that has absolutely nothing to do with me or anything I'm ever interested in, let alone political ads, I would be very much appreciative of that. The only thing I'm interested in here is just playing this game, punching dudes in the face for fun. Cheers. Is Strife and Jubilee uploaded to Aunt May? Yes. So Strife and Jubilee's kit is uploaded. They got their profile pic amongst all the rest of the champions, but there's not yet a separate 2021 tab to separate them by. So they are there. It's just they don't have that 2021 tab yet. Marm just pulled OG Gilly. Nice. Is she good? With the right synergy options, she is. She's not a bad pull. They've been giving OG Gilly a lot of attention synergy-wise, so she's a lot. I don't want to say a lot better. That's not quite the right word. She's got more utility now than she has in the past, so that's nice. Cheers. Well, that's fun. Well, so much for me being able to cheese all these fights. Numbers from the UK are plus 44. Yeah. Main reason that I still remember that is that there is a band that put out, I think, one album called Plus 44 in the mid 2000s that I was a big fan of. Funny the things you always wind up remembering. And there we go. Cork down. Evan says, hey, you're at 1.5 or 1,500 subs. Congrats. I remember when I was at your 500 sub goal stream. Good times. I know, and that doesn't even seem like that was that long ago. I'm just very, very appreciative of everybody for the support. Very appreciative for you guys for hanging out during the live streams, and I think that 2021 is going to be a fantastic year for the channel. I'm very excited about it. Very, very excited about it. So here's the thing. You guys in chat are good. You guys can say the actual term for damage masteries, right? Obviously, you know, you can't say whatever you want. I got some things flagged that's gonna prevent some phrases from posting, and then obviously, you know, if you start trolling or get really nasty negative, then get the boot. But otherwise, it's me speaking that does it. So like if I got somebody else on call, right, they would be subject to the same bit as well because it's all audio based. What is Lag's full name? Legacy. He just goes by Lags for short. But Billy, if you're interested in the do's and don'ts about things that you can and can't say on YouTube, obviously I can't say them. Obviously I can't say them. But just check it out. Just check it out. Do a search. I'm sure it's going to pop up someplace on YouTube for a do's and don'ts. Boink. Mortar was my favorite mystic. He got me through the first chapter of Act 5. Mortar was a lot of fun. Mortar was such a fun champ. Criminally underrated, in my opinion. There used to be a time in game when no one could counter Korg, and he used to be the most savage defender in the game. Nowadays, there's so many characters who can take him out. Game does progress. Yeah. Well, yeah, because and so many champs either have just completely energy-based attacks or move sets that prevent like the rock stacks damage from triggering. It's nice. It's nice. Nobody should be that OP, right? Nobody should be that OP. Because that just takes away from the fun. Because then again, at the same time too, you start up like a alliance or an AW match, right? And you get into the map and it's just filled with Korgs. That's so annoying. Oh. Billy, yes, that used to be his full handle. But he got that handle originally just as a joke because, you know, it was just playing a game, right? And that was before Legacy became Legacy. But now that he is Legacy, it's like, you know what? Have a bit more of a professional facing, I think. So then, yeah, he was able to switch the handle around. And now it's just Legacy. I mean, same's true with me. Like, I used to be called Kool-Aid in-game, right? But it wasn't until I started up with YouTubes and whatnot that I got switched over to Rob vonShoe. But for me, as opposed to being like, you know, taking the 69 off my name, it's more for just branding. More for just branding. Hey, Rocky's stopping by saying, going for a featured 5-star tomorrow? Yes. Yes, I am. I've got a live stream going 30 minutes after the crystal switches over. I'm going to be streaming for about 20-30 minutes. I'm going to be opening up at least 20 of them. Try and get a number of those champions awakened, and then hopefully, if they've got some of the new old champs, Scarlet Witch, War Machine, Vision, whoever else it winds up being, go for them as well. So if you guys are able to stop by and hang out for a bit, then that would be awesome. Get to chat with you guys tomorrow in the morning. But elsewise, then yeah, the video is gonna be posted to the channel, and Can go from there. But I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see who's in the rest of the pool, and then see how the luck holds out. Boink. What about you? Who here is going for featured 5-star tomorrow? Wario's great if you hold heavy for 10 Furies, then special 3, you'll get 13 Furies, probably. And with 5 Mystic Dispersion, spam special 1, unlimited stun, and his damage over time debuff, forget its name. It's degen. Special 1 is degen, special 2 is the soul barb. Where it's nice, it doesn't nullify buffs, it just severely punishes you for having them. Which is great when you go up against like nullify immune champions. It's like, well, if I can't take away your buffs, at least I'm going to make your life rough for having them in the first place, you know? How many champs in total do I have? I have no idea, Billy. Several hundred. As soon as I'm done with this matchup, though, I can jump in the profile there and check it out specifically. Oh, Legacy's real name? I don't know. I don't care. That's a thing. Doesn't... Like, I know people are like, going on about, like, Seaton's real name or whatnot, or... Ilac's real name or whatever, but I don't know. I kind of feel like that's their own business. Let them be whoever their handle is, whoever they want to be on YouTube. I mean, that's why it's nice for like Brian Grant and like for me, right? We're just us. So I don't need to worry about any of that nonsense, but at the same time too, I mean, it's their business. It's their business. Right, but I have 805 champions. But that's including all like the 1-stars and 2-stars and 3s and stuff like that. A few. Got a few. It'd be awesome if Scarlet Witch is in it. Bailed on Wolverine after 15 crystals, so up to 380,000. Nice. There you go. That, yeah, it's pretty solid right there. Lefty wants an APOC. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's solid because it's like you got I-Bomb in there, you got Spider-Pig in there, you got APOC in there, you got Space Ghost in there. It's just such a loaded pool. It's awesome. Very science heavy. Like 3 out of the 4 science champs in there are going to be featureds. Demandis is going to be opening up 7 of them. Very cool. Wish you the best of luck, bud. Who are you hoping for? Will the 5-star featured be the same as the 6-star featured? No. Different pool, different champions. A little bit of overlap with the featured characters. The only difference is that the 6-star featured has Dragon Man, but cuts off before Spider-Ham. And the 5-star featured cuts off after Dragon Man, but has Spider-Ham. Everybody else is just the rest of the 2020 champs. Boink. Alright, come on. Special me, please. 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 Thank you. Man, I lucked out. I lucked out because if the bot team here at Approxima throwing Darkhawk up against Nebula would not have gone well for me. Hey, Roberto stopping by saying hello. What's good, bud? How's it going? Happy Monday. Hope you're doing well here, bud. Yeah, we don't share names in here, guys. We don't share names in here. If the streamer chooses to share their name, that is their business. But if they don't, then we respect that too. Marm's looking for Space Ghost and APOC. Solid. Hope you get them. And Demandius wants APOC, Space Ghost, Roblin, iHulk, iBomb, Spider-Ham. Oh, no. That's just going over the features. Hey, what's good, PP? What's good, PP? I was reading the chat and then getting tongue-tied. PP says, hey, Rob, I was helping PC with the challenge. If he loses, blame AC, though. That's funny. Yeah, shout out to People's Champ. People's Champ is doing the 3-star challenge now, which is very cool. PC was said that he would be so kind as to record the match that he wants to run with. Send that my way. Spoilers. People's Champ is an upcoming episode of the 3-star SmackDown. And then we're going to compare notes later on. Jack stopping by. What's good, Jack? Hey, what's up, man? Just picked up the game again. Loving how it feels at the moment. Yeah, it's definitely changed. It's definitely progressed. How, if you don't mind my asking, what was the last update that you were here for? All the same, it's good to have you back. Good to have you back. And happy Monday, bud. What about shoe shaming? I mean, we can shame people for their shoes. There are certainly some shoes that are worthy of being shamed. Then again, at the same time too, I mean, my logo is a single croc with spats, so... Exactly right, Evan. I got them swaggy Crocs. You know, for fun sometime, it'd be really fun to, like, actually, like, put that together in real life. Like, go out to the store, get a pair of Crocs, find a pair of spats, and then just throw it together that way. That could be fun. Silly, but very fun. Roberto just hit a couple paths in Variant 6. Nice. How about you? I'm doing very well. It has been a super busy day. Super busy day. Just juggling the news here in MCOC, as well as some real life work and projects and whatnot. So I'm going to sleep very well later on tonight, no doubt. But yeah, overall, I can't complain. Cannot complain. I think it's going to be a good week. I say that at the start of each week, and fortunately, in the last few weeks, it's played out that way. But I'm feeling good about this week as well. Crocs with spats equals Spocks? Yes, 100%. Trademark it. $1 million idea. Evan lucked out and got a 5-star APOC and I-bomb in the event quest calves. Nice. Yeah, that's the thing, because with all those free Sexenium crystals that we got, a lot of people have some of those future champs already. Not to mention that the arena score for Spider-Ham, for I-bomb, I-Hulk was ridiculously low. Ridiculously low. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. Black and white bowlers with a bowler hat. Yeah, look like long and hard to find a proper quality bowler hat. Like, there's a bunch of like cheap knockoff toy ones or prop ones or whatnot, but if you're looking for like a proper hat, you gotta go like a proper hattery. Billy says, so now that we have Spider Pig, do you think we will get Spider Homer? I mean, maybe, because Simpsons technically is owned by Disney now, right? Wouldn't that be something? The crossover that literally no one asked for, and yet we cannot have without. Hey, what's good, Time Twin? Happy Monday. How's everything going? Saying, hey, Rob, you recall that crickets in septic system story I was talking about a few months back? I do. I remember that very well. Well, that dude sent a letter with a check for $250 saying, thanks again for the opportunity for all the crickets, made some cash, and I thought you could use some bonus as well. That's pretty gnarly. I mean, that's very nice too, because he absolutely did not have to do that. But that's gnarly at the same time too, because if like the $250 is just like a tip on top of like what he got for those, wow. As I recall, and please correct me if I'm either wrong or exaggerate a bit much, Time Twin, but just the story it wasn't opening up a wall, but was it during renovation found a whole swarm of crickets, right? And the contractor who was doing the work was like, yo, instead of like having these taken care of, I know a guy who knows a guy who could use these. And the guy in question owned, a fish hatchery, I think? So, rounded up all the crickets, sold the crickets as chow to the hatchery, and made off with a small mint. That's just one of those, like, fun, freaky, coincidental things. It's like the, 5 degrees of Kevin Bacon? I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy. Get out of here, prof. Can't trademark Spocks because there were 2 Spocks in Star Trek Into Darkness. Oh yes, everyone's favorite Star Trek movie. Everyone's favorite. You know, I still have never seen the 3rd one in that trilogy. Saw the first one, thought it was interesting, it was alright. Saw the second one, I thought it was dumb. And never saw the 3rd one. Now I forget, like, those 3 stand on their own as their own universe, right? Like, that isn't being tied in with any of the, was it the Discovery stuff going on right now? But the Discovery stuff is pulling a little bit from the lore that they built from the movies. Jack says, believe the last new champ I saw released before I returned to the game was Storm Pyramid X. Oh, yeah, then you missed out on some, like, OP banging stuff here this year, bud. Because, like, at that point, I remember, at that point in the game, like, Storm Pyramid X and Sorcerer Supreme were just coming out, and people were like, yeah, these are definitely the best champs of 2020 so far, but it is a slow year. Me personally, I absolutely love Storm Pyramid X. She's a rank 3 6-star unawakened. Love, 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 love her. But yeah, the characters we've gotten since then are just absolutely insane. Not to mention the content and stuff too. So yeah, again, welcome back. Welcome back. Need more crickets. Start a little cricket farm. Got 4 featured 5-star crystals, and if I got APOC, it's a mutant dream come true. Yeah, nice thing about APOC too is that he does not need to be awakened. So you get him once, and that does everything you need him to do. For the most part, you're good to go. Also, guys, don't forget, if you have access to the Black ISO Marketplace, then there's going to be that discounted featured crystal in the store tomorrow too. Evan seems pretty chuffed that Ohio lost. There you go. Not gonna lie, I do not have a dog in that fight whatsoever. I enjoy watching college ball, but I don't have a college team myself. Billy says, Rob, do not read out my next message, but it is funny. All right, duly noted. Oh yeah, there we go. That's fun. That's fun. That's all right, Evan. I don't think you could type it out if you wanted to. I think that's one of the censored words. Which sucks because I don't like censoring people. I don't believe in censoring people. I think you should be able to say what you want to say the way you want to say it. But again, like, that just keeps things easier from a maintenance point of view, I suppose. Because, you know, it's a very well-rounded word, I should say. So in some cases it'd be like, yeah, okay, sure, whatever. In other cases, like, no, we do not want to bring that here. But it always would require a person to make that judgment call, and don't always have that manpower available. Didn't know there was a third one. Wasn't there? I thought there was. I thought there was. But again, like I said, I really lost interest after the second one, so that's why I'm unsure. Cedar stopping in and saying, yo, Rob, what's good, Cedar? Happy Monday, bud. Welcome to the stream. Hope you had a good weekend, too. Jack says, I'm hearing lots of amazing things about APOC. Hoping to pull him from the new featured. Yeah, APOC. So the mutant class overall already was like arguably the best class in the game, just in terms of like god tier champions and a diverse cast of characters too. Meaning, it's not like skill class where they all do the same damage over time effect and that's it, right? It's like, no, you got the mutants that can do a little bit of everything. Then APOC comes around, and he can horseman any mutant and take them from being god tier to being broken. And he can do that to any mutant. So now he took like a class that was already arguably the best in the game and just like launched it into the stratosphere, in addition to being a really good character in his own right. So yes, you have heard correctly. Dude is amazing. Half, I don't know if you're being serious or not, but yes, snakes do lay eggs. I mean, they're reptiles. Road Ring stopping by saying we talking about food. I'm an expert. We could talk about food. I'm always down for some food talk. I'm a secret foodie. Fun fact, some snakes give live birth. I think I have heard that. I'm not, so I would definitely be first in line to agree with that. But those are like water snakes, I think, right? Some water, uh-oh. Oh, that's so bad. I was gonna say, come on. That special 2 has to be the KO. Problem with not censored words, it makes certain content not kid-friendly. This game is a family-friendly game after all. Yes, that's the other thing too. That's the other thing though too. Because that's a really fun thing about this game in particular, and then the platform too, is that it's very widely available to everybody everywhere. You know, no matter which country you're in or age demographic. It's a fun game to play all around. So that way, you know, if someone who is just picking up the game, just picking up the stream, and I don't want to, you know, throw a bunch of stuff at them that wouldn't fall on overly receptive ears, which is why I don't talk like that on the stream, and strongly discourage others from doing the same in chat. Within reason. Within reason. You guys have a lot more liberty than I do, but still, the point of the game and the point of the stream is for everybody to get together and have fun, right? Have fun, kick back, relax, and that's the goal. That's the goal. Keep all the drama at the door. And Evan, absolutely. Just always, just everything within reason. Everything within reason. And there's always a difference, too, between having fun with it and being in somebody's face about it. Like, it's fun to poke fun at somebody or some things. But, you know, there's always the fine line between when it stops being fun, you know? And I leave it up to you guys out there. Cedar, who's this cosmic ghost rider that you're talking about? I've got no idea. Never heard of him. So basically, you think APOC isn't a good add to the game due to the imbalance issues? No, not at all. I don't think that he's a bad addition. I think he's a wonderful addition. I just think he highlights the fact that there need to be more APOC-like champions across the other classes too. That's why it's nice. Like, there's Nick Fury, who's like the Captain America Infinity War for the skilled champs, who's kind of like the Professor X for the science champs, who's kind of like the so on and so forth, like the synergy gods, right? APOC is in like a league of his own now with the horseman ability, and hopefully they come up with a similar idea for the other different class types too. Fun fact though, Time Twin, those snakes are not a fan of Nick Fury though. For some reason, just can't stand him. Rattlesnakes gave live birth. Oh, there you go. I learned something new. Doink. Remember when Laura would hop in and talk about bizarre foods? Yeah. I blame Laura for all that. See, we're all just minding our own business, having fun, talking about our space ghosts and apocalypses, horsemaning. And then Laura shows up, starts talking about food, and just like, God. No, but them some good chats. Pew. Pew pew. Blurg. Not for kids under 13? Yeah, technically. Technically. Which is... I think they need to say that just for legal sake. Because this is technically like a fighter game and other fighters are rated T for like console, right? For the most part. So I think that's how it switches over. And then, yeah, Evan, I got that standard disclaimer in all of my chats. Like, I don't think I need to have that in the description anymore. I think that kind of blew over. But for a while, there were new rules taking effect at YouTube regarding monetization and content, like whether it's something that was made for kids or not. Because YouTube at the time was coming out with a very liberal definition of what is or isn't made for kids. So obviously, like Sesame Street, right? That's made for kids. But like, how far down the rabbit hole do you go? It's like, hey, you know, my YouTube channel is like toy reviews, right? Well, toys are made for kids, even though it's like tailored towards like an adult collector, right? But it's still, it's a toy, right? Does that fall under the banner of making content for kids? Not really up to you. It's kind of their call. And for a while, like, there's some concern about this game as well because it's Marvel characters, right? Marvel being like the preeminent movie franchise. They got toys and marketing and stuff all over the place. So I was like, is this a kid's game? So then I just threw that in the chat just in case because I was just copy pasting what Kabam said on the various different app stores. It's like, nope, this game is rated T for teen, so on and so forth, not for kids. Don't demonetize. Thank you very much. Billy, yes, there is a Cosmic Ghost Rider who is not Mystic. Now we need a Ghost Rider 2099. Give it time, man. I'm sure it's going to happen. Well, I'm hoping, though, that there's going to be like a Spider-Man 2099 first. I mean, at some point, I'm hoping also this year that they wind up doing some of the Sony characters. Either like the Sony Spider-Man or like original Fantastic Four or Blade. That could be fun. The Hitman's Bodyguard. I heard of it. I didn't see it, though. All right, Jack. Take care, bud. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. We'll catch you next time. There's some very obscure 2099 characters. X-Men 2099 were really weird. Then Doom 2099. I'm sure that they can milk that for all it's worth. But you know what? At the end of the day, I am going to stick with my tried and true mantra for this game. It's like, I don't care who the character is, how silly they look, their comic origin or whatever. As long as that they're fun to play in game, that's the important thing to me. Like, case in point, look at Spider-Ham. What a silly character, but holy cow is he fun to play. I got 4 more paths of Act 7 to 100%. Now I'll really get close to Mutant Tier 5 CC. Havoc, Emma, Sunspot, or Gambit, none awakened. I'd probably hold it then, to be honest. See if you can get that Sunspot awakened. And then rank him up for huge damage and prestige as well. Because unfortunately, that's a thing. If you want good AQ rewards, that's a thing. Hey, what's good, Sarge? So will there be a Science Ghost Rider? Inevitably. As long as they start churning out Ghost Riders like they have Spider-Men, Spider-Folk. Spider-Man family. That's the one. Hoping for a Quicksilver, Mystique, Sandman, and Kraven the most. Yeah, that'd be fun. All of those. I think Kraven the most for me out of that lot. Because they've already said that they want to do Mystique and Sandman. They just don't have the graphics capability for it just yet to do it the way that they want to. But I'd really like to see Bullseye as well. Bullseyes could be fun. Give Daredevil and Elektra some added oomph. Alright, so what's going on over here? Nothing really. By the by, that is crash number 1 of the evening at the hour 16 mark, which isn't great, but it's not bad either. It's just kind of like, typical. Get all the loot. Thank you. And back to it. Which content did you enjoy the most up until now? Personally, I enjoyed 6.2 pre-nerf. I think it's a shame they nerfed it in the first place. Yeah, I've got thoughts about the nerf. But as far as the most fun, it was probably either the Grandmaster fight in 6.4 or some of the Abyss fights. Like, there's a lot of stuff in Variant that's a lot of fun, right? That you can just cheese and you can just spam and have a good time with. But as far as like bona fide, like challenging, fun fights, probably some of the stuff in the Abyss, to be honest. Where it's like, wow, this sucks, but I'm having so much fun. I mean, we could have a beta ray bill, but why not an alpha ray bill or a gamma ray bill? I mean, we have a gamma ray Bruce, so why not just flesh that out a little bit more? Man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to take Spider-Ham up. I'm 2% shy of a tier 5 CC to take up a Spider-Ham. So hopefully with AQ resetting and the whatchamacallit, Glory Store resetting, that'll push me over. Very, very excited. Mesmero would be awesome. Could be. Could be. I'm thinking Emma or Havoc since I already have rank 5 Sunspot. Go Emma then, just because she has immunities for days. Havoc's fun, but he's really a one-hit wonder. He's got the big bursty special 2 damage and incinerate immunity, and that's about it. Whereas Emma requires a little bit more work, but she's a lot more versatile. Anyone waiting for Hydra Man? Like constant sploosh noises. Basically like Namor all the time. Namor Special 3 all the time. I figure if they can do Sandman, they can do Aquaman. Or Hydro Man. Aquaman's different. Do that, do that. Don't test me, Rob. I've been wanting Beta Ray for years. Yeah. Well, I mean, you saw the 2021 calendar, right? There were a couple of spots up by Thor in the Thor category, so maybe it's Beta Ray. Maybe it's Beta Ray. Beta Ray Bill, Gamma Ray Bruce, Billy Ray Cyrus. Put them all in there. Yeah, why not? It'd be a heck of a synergy team between the 3 of them. Lefty says, should I take 6-star Spider-Ham to rank 3? I am. I certainly am. For a bunch of reasons. He's immensely fun to play. He can deal a lot of damage. His prestige is really solid once he's awakened. Yeah, all around. It's pretty good. But it's really, again, really up to you and the rest of your account, right? Like, I would still prefer to take, like, Void up to rank 3. I think Human Torch is probably more useful as a rank 3 than Spider-Ham. So on and so forth. But 100%. 100% he's on his own merits. Yeah, definitely worth it. Zeke saying, sorry if I mispronounced that. But how's it going? I'm deciding if I should take my 4-star Claire to rank 5 Awakened or my 5-star Archangel to rank 3 Unawakened. What'd you do if you were in my position? Probably Claire. Probably Claire, and then keep Archangel for another day. Only difference there is, funnily enough, Claire doesn't need to be awakened in order to be amazing, whereas Archangel really does. So having Archangel unawakened at a rank 3 isn't going to do a whole lot for you. But once he does get awakened, then yeah, I would probably do Archangel over Claire for the next subsequent rank up, right? Claire for now, though. And big congrats. And boink. Easy says, it's still Archangel, though. Yeah, it is, but the neurotoxin is so part and parcel with what Archangel can do. You know, to not have it readily available doesn't make him a bad champ. It just takes away some of the overall utility. It'd be like ranking him up for a future, right? It's like, hey, you got him and he's ranked up, and eventually he's going to be able to do the big melty damage he's known for, but not yet, not so much. Fun fact, Spider-Man is unworthy to lift Thor's hammer because he is unwilling to end someone's life. Yes. Yep. And this is true. But I mean, like, so many people pick up Thor's hammer. It's like, start calling everybody Thor. Spider Thor, Captain Thor, Thor, Vision Thor. Get out of here, dude. There we go. Brilliant. Cataclysm stopping in. What's good, bud? Happy Monday. Hope you're doing well. How's everything? Cataclysm saying, yo, smash that like button. Thank you muchly. Thank you muchly. What if instead of Beta Ray, we got Thor Rags? Or Throg, sorry. I mean, maybe. How would you feel, though, about getting Endgame Thor, Stormbreaker Thor, instead of Beta Ray? And don't say Throg too loudly. Command might... excuse me. Might actually take you up on that. Seeing as how they have a knack for oddball characters. Then all we need is a character named Noah. He has like this like completely broken synergy with all the different animal characters. Between like Tigra and Spider-Ham. Throg. That'd be fun. Silly, but very fun. Stormbreaker Thor would be the only acceptable replacement. Yeah. Yeah. I can only imagine how awesome his animations would be too. Especially seeing as like what they can do for champs nowadays. They just really like spruce them up and make them sparkly and shiny. That Thor would be nuts. Doink. There's like just a whole realm of different Thor villains that or characters that they could explore. And I mean, if the game goes on for another 5-6 years, then they're probably gonna need to dig into that a bit. Freaking Spidey. I really hope I wake up my Falcon. Like whenever I do that next big round of 6-star features, I really hope one of them's Falcon. We don't need Noah, just Evan Almighty. Yeah. No, it was Evan Almighty. That's right. Yeah, Steve Carell. Man, I forgot about that movie. Bruce Almighty, I remember. Evan Almighty, I had forgotten about until just now. So, thank you for that. Lady Sif. Comic Lady Sif. Preferably. Because, like, they didn't really do much with the MCU version, right? She had a fun go in, what was it? Thor 2, right? And made an appearance on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but outside of that... But, I mean, if we're going for, like, those kind of villain, or those kind of characters as well, Then you could do a whiplash as well. Like, not the giant Ironmonger version at the end of the movie, like the Orange Pants version from early on. I mean, may as well. All they need to do is just reuse some of White Widow's animations for like the little like whips that she gets, or Omega, and there you go. Pew 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 pew. Man, if it didn't hurt my analytics or my search results, I would just run with 5-star, just in perpetuity, just for the lulz. I mean, I should go back and fix it, help the discoverability a bit, but that would be fun. No, I don't want to look at Kingpin. Stop it. Let's look at Punisher instead. That's where it's at. Silly Punisher. Boink. Yoink. Well, I think of it, shameless plug of the evening, number 3. Bit of a rehash from the earlier plugs, but tomorrow morning I'm going to be doing a live stream a little bit after when the featured 5-star changes over. I'm going to be opening up at least 20 of those live. Hope to get some of the featured 5-stars there, and hopefully some of the throwback 5-stars as well, if they include any. Hopefully Scarlet Witch, hopefully War Machine, hopefully Classic Daredevil, amongst others. But if you guys are able to stop by, hang out for a little bit, that would be really cool. Getting to open up some of the new crystals and see what there is to see, and go from there. I'm really looking forward to it. It'll be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. Volstagg could have an Almighty Bellow special too. Yeah. While they're at it, if they're tuning up like vocal champs like that, give Black Bolts another going over. Because like his special 3 is a little bit of a whisper, but what if the dude just really got into it? And that's why, you know, he could be a little bit extra, a little bit more interesting from a 2021 perspective. Good champion, don't get me wrong. Good champion, but he could be better. Boink. Hey! Andy stopping in and saying, Rob rhymes with sob. Well, it does. It does. Amongst other things. Boink. Sob is what happens when I miss the cutoff for a featured character. And hopefully it's going to be a good long while before I get to experience that fun again. Black Bolt should have phone vibration on special 3. It's an option. He just busts out a Nokia or something. Andy rhymes with McPandy. It's true. I've never noticed this before, but you are absolutely right. Whoa. That's right. Andy was talking about this yesterday. Andy's getting a crew together. Not sure if it's J Crew or what, but a crew. Either which way. So if you're interested in a non-raisin chocolatey chip kind of gang there, then by all means. Andy's the way to go. Doink. Boink. Yeah, you gotta go milk chocolate. So much nummier. Like, if you're gonna take a big bite of some nummy chocolate, I don't know. I don't think I'd appreciate a big bite of dark chocolate as much, just because it's not bitter. It's just harsh. We don't want to sound like outlaws. Oh, that's right. We are we're a study group. That's what we are. We're a study group. Just all putting our noggins together for the test. That's what we're doing. Hashtag definitely not a tax shelter. Hey, what's up, Hobbit? How's it going, bud? Happy Monday. Good to see you. Stopping in and saying, I want to see a 5-star featured. Will all champs not in the basic and the newer champs, not just 1 or 2 of the not in the basics, like all of them? Yeah, that would be fun. That would be fun. Get people, like, not just like the people that would normally go for featureds. Get like the people who are like so put off by featureds back onto featureds. I think that'd be really fun. Or just for kicks, throw in a 5-star red pool. Seeing as how it's been well over a year, pushing 2 years since we've had a chance to get any flavor red pool. I would even settle for a 4-star. Andy bringing up an excellent point from the video earlier is that, yes, today was a very good day. Got to scratch off one of the last remaining white whales from my wish list, thanks to my alliance for the gifting event. Which means that looking forward, the next or last white whale is a 4-star red pool. Because I completely choked and messed up on the arena when he was in arena a couple years back and didn't get him. And I kind of would like to. Not for any other particular reason aside from him being a trophy champ, but still. No. If you could choose a language to speak fluently together with English, which language would it be? Man, that's tough. Either Chinese or Latin, I think. Are we talking like in a practical sense? Or like what would be just fun? because Latin, if I knew Latin, then not only would I be able to read, classic Latin, but then so many Western languages are built off of Latin that I could reasonably extend that to other languages as well, and then Chinese just because that's just immensely practical. What about you? Billy wants to know Portuguese. Nice. And French for PP. There you go. Yeah, I think it would invite players who only go who only go basic to go for the featured. If we're a collectible 5-star featured pool, people like BG would even open them. Yeah, wouldn't that be something? Because the thing is, too, is that there's so many different options for 5-star characters now, right? You got the basic, you have the rotating dual class, and you've got the featured as far as like the regularly available ones go. And you got all the different kinds of champs all over the place. So I wouldn't mind that at all, especially if they throw in like a 5-star Punisher or a 5-star Immortal Iron Fist in there as well. Just because they're so freakishly hard to get in their own respective crystals. I would appreciate that. It's like those characters aren't good enough to be that difficult to come by. And yet, here we are. Coop stopping by. What's up, Coop? How's it going? Good to see you. Happy Monday. Hope the week is off to a good start here for you. Saying good luck. You got it. Well, cheers. Appreciate that. Andy wants to learn Japanese. Japanese would be fun. Dark chocolate plus Kokobon wine. Yeah. Yeah, see, here we go. It's not quite food talk, but it's just as enticing. Doorknob stopping by. How's it going, Doorknob? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Saying, what's the expected points for cutoff for the 5-star Colossus for the beginner bracket? Unfortunately, I have no idea. It's not a dodge. It's just that there's so little data from the beginner and intermediate brackets that it really is almost impossible to say without having Kabam's numbers in hand. And the reason for that is that nobody reports it. Nobody reports it. So, really, I mean, it's anybody's guess, especially now that there's, top 300 in Arena. That's thrown a whole loop to stats. But, I mean, the dumbest thing I could say, but really the best thing I could say is just try and put up as many points as you can. And then go from there. Because, the cutoff for Colossus was, 29 mil, something like that, so it would be really interesting to find that out. I have no idea. Coop says, I forgot Rob was in Noxious Smoke. Almost Masters, dude. Yeah, we are rank 2 in Plat 1 right now with three wars left. This one and 2 more, I think. So it's possible. It is possible. I have never landed in Masters before, so that would be very, very cool. Very, very cool. And we'll see. But cheers, Coop. Appreciate it. Appreciate the well wishes. Plus, getting all the extra shards for the big 6-star featured opening later on would be a big plus.
It's getting caught up on chat here. PB speaks English, nerd, and pun. Well, that's those are all good languages to know. I meant, can you do I am Spider-Ham in Hebrew? I mean, if you're going to talk in a different language, then you may as well try and say I am Spider-Ham. I think that would be a really useful thing to know how to say, especially when you go out and about. For sure. Go to a restaurant. There you go. Just throw that out there. You know what else I'm expecting to hear back within a week is Legends Times for Variant 7, or for Act 7. Not that I'm expecting to be on that list. I really am not. I really am not. But still, I'd be curious to see who else wound up going or getting it. Just because I know Legacy wound up doing a casual run, BG did a casual run. I think Karate Mike did a run as well. Number of others. But it'd be interesting. Especially since it's top 100 too, you know. Boink. Envy says, anywho, I'd highly recommend Duolingo for learning new languages. Oh, very nice. I have heard Duolingo advertised before, but I hadn't looked into it to see what was different with it as opposed to, like, you know, Rosetta Stone or something. But Duolingo is, if I'm remembering right, is that full immersion? Where it just drops you in and then works at it from there. And doink. Let's just do this the easy way. Billy says, I know you can't play music in the background that's copyright, but am I myself allowed to sing a song on stream? I could. Will I, though? That's the different question. Seeing as how I don't want to scare off any of the rest of you guys who are all just hanging out here, I probably will hold off. I don't think the world is ready for my debut album single just yet. Cataclysm says, dropped your link to get you over 100 likes in tonight's stream, my dude. Nice. Well, that'd be fantastic. Thank you very much, Cataclysm. Thank you very much. Duolingo will harass you. Oh, that's fun too. Yeah, PP, you know, honestly, now that you mentioned it, I really think that's probably the best use for it. You know, as soon as you're getting through customs and you're talking with the customs agent and they ask you to identify yourself, I'm sure the first thing they want to hear is you saying that you are Spider-Ham. Definitely. Coop speaks the truth. Fights go slow without those damage masteries. Yeah, they do. They do. Like, it's rare that I run arena fights now without at least 3 points in the damage masteries, but Man, the couple of times that I run them without any, it's just so slow. So slow. Oh yeah, Andy's starting a group home. Andy is in charge. Andy's the leader, putting this whole thing together. Doink. Doink. Alright, come on. Go away, mole man. Go away. Come back again when you're buffed. See, I would plug in my charger cord, but each time I plug in my charger cord, then the Apple adapter dongle here just loses its mind, so won't be doing that just yet. Ride out this battery for its last 20% and then ride off into the sunset. Ride off into the sunset like it's a Indiana Jones movie. Is that still happening, by the way? Indy 5, is it? Where they're digging Harrison Ford back out for another go as Indiana Jones for some reason. Because that lost Steven Spielberg, I think, now, right? That was also news that I'd heard. Like, why anybody thinks that this is a good idea is anybody's guess. Because that's what Indy 4 was supposed to be. It was supposed to like wrap up and tie down the story, but at the same time too throw enough like potential seeds out there for a not a reboot, but a whatchamacallit, a new continuation with Shia LaBeouf. And then that didn't quite work out. And then they just retired the franchise, as well they should have, because no one talks about the fourth Indiana Jones movie in a positive light. And yet, a decade later, here we are again. Peepy says, I'm the official baker. What kind of bread do you like? Kool-Aid bread? What kind of Kool-Aid bread, though? What flavor Kool-Aid? Pretty sure Melvin and Insight would join. Oh, there we go. We got a whole group together. I like it. We're all in this together. It's just an endless supply of champs between the 5s and 6s. Ways to go. Ways to go. Putting orange food dye number 782 on my shopping list. It is. The nice thing about 782 is that it's always so easy and convenient to find. You know, they always put it on the end cap, so as you're walking past, it's just right there, eye level, waiting to just jump off the shelf and land in your cart and go on some new adventures. Yellow 27, though, that one's the kicker. You're going to be looking long and hard for that one. That's the chase color. It's only packed 1 per box. I was like, wait a minute. He's not awakened. I was worried he's going to be evading all over the place, but nope. Lucky. Lucky, lucky. If Warlock was in the next feature, I would spend all the 5-star shards on it. Oh, I bet. He might. He might. I mean, Lordy knows there isn't going to be a featured tech champion in there, so, I mean, they might. I really do think War Machine is going to be in there, though, too. Hopefully. I mean, I think that'd be cool. I'd like a 5-star version. I don't think I'd do a whole lot with him, but he'd be cool to have. That's my guess. I would very much like to see Scarlet Witch in the pool tomorrow. I would very, very, very much like to see her. Like, she's one of the champions where I would just throw all 35, 38, however many featured 5-stars options I have to try and get her. But as it stands, I do think that Classic Daredevil and War Machine, those are my 2 lock-ins to see at least one of them tomorrow. Hopefully. The language I chose is Latin. It was between Latin or Chinese. Hebrew would be nice, but I think I'm going to go Chinese. Mandarin. Just because I think it'd be the most useful. People says he hasn't been in featured except for the first time. Who, Warlock? Yeah, as far as I'm aware, he has not been back in featured since like his original release. As far as I'm aware. Boink. I will say this. Black Bolt is nice because you throw a special one, they get stunned, you go back in, you wrap it up. It's a quick fight. I appreciate that. Good job, Black Bolt. Thank you for being occasionally useful. Still only occasionally, but, you know, here we are. I will be the official cheerleader. Got the pom-poms and everything. The official Rob Von Palms. Man, like 5 years down the road, if the channel ever gets big enough to make a merch just for the lulz, everything is me Rob Von something. Rob Von Shoes, Rob Von Palms, Rob Von String Bag, Rob Von Eraser. It'd be like IKEA with silly names, but words that are a little bit more straightforward to pronounce. Come on, Miles. There we go. Thanks for all the time. Thanks, Rob. Need to go back acting as if I'm working. Hope seeing you here and all tomorrow. Yeah, bud. Much appreciated. Best of luck at work. If you got a chance to join in, I will be streaming in the morning or about 20 minutes after the featured crystal goes live. So whatever local time that is for you guys out there, that's when it'll be. Be streaming for like 20 minutes, half hour, whatever it is. Open up those 20 featured 5-stars. So hopefully that works out. And if not, then obviously no worries. I'll see you around and catch you another time. Hey, take care. Rob Von coffee mug. Oh, yeah. With your Rob Von brew. I like it. It's the officially sanctioned coffee grounds of the Rob VonShoe channel. Come out with a cookbook just because I'm such a foodie. Things to eat when you're binging a 12-hour Legends run. You open up the book and it's just nothing but pictures of Twinkies and Kool-Aid. I think it'd be a instant seller, right? Big hit. In modern English, a cult is a social group that is defined by its unusual religious, spiritual, or philosophical beliefs, or by its common interest in a particular personality, object, or goal. So, I mean, in that regard, yes, the second definition, I suppose, covers the basis for you guys. I mean, I think there still may be a bit of the stigma just around the name, but that much aside. Nice. APOC all the way? Yes. APOC, Space Ghost, Spider Ham, and I-Bomb are my top wish lists right there. And then, again, whoever else is the throwback 5-star, if they have one. That'd be nice, too. Stop it. Get out of here. Rob Claude Von Damme. I like it. We're related after all. Distantly, but we're related. I'm sure. If we go back far enough, I'm sure there'll be a common thread at some point. It's so dumb. I hate that attack so much. It's so silly. He has this big giant wind up and there's nothing you can do because it's unblockable and you can't dex it. So you're just standing there waiting for it to just hit you in the face and be done with it. I needed to know the dental plan before I join. That's the thing. That's the kicker right there. It's like, sure, got all these other aspects and that's great, but what's the dental? These are the important things. Crash number 2 for the night. Just put on Batman masks and ask about where some of the girlfriends or mother characters are. She wasn't even a girlfriend. She was just a childhood friend. Forgot about that. All right. Come back. Come back, picture. Come back. There we go. The cult dentist. I mean, you gotta, right? You gotta. Dude, Billy, you could, but you would wind up getting punched in the face so many times by people who are just freaked out by this random person yelling in their face. Come on. Come on, Hulk. There we go. There we go. Boink, boink. Stop it. Stop it. Come on, Clops. Nice. Cataclysm says, I agree with Rob. What's the dental plan? Do we get brunch? Is iced tea allowed? Am I allowed to talk to myself still? What's going on here? Little of this, little of that. I mean, these are the questions that we gotta know, right? These are the questions we gotta know. How many years is it gonna take for us to get fully invested into the retirement plan? I'm not going anywhere until I find out this info. It's the important stuff, guys. It's the important stuff. Alright, so let's do that. This, and this, and this. Alright, so here is the plan, everybody. Here's the plan. As much as I'm interested in finding out about the dental plan and the 401k vestment, it is, unfortunately, about, not quite, about the time. Start thinking about getting a raid going. I'm going to be running the this squad right here, this team right here, but who should we raid? Oh, well, never mind. That's not even an option. That's not even... I know who we're going to go see. We're going to go raid somebody. Come back, video. We got another round to run. There we go. Get the round going here. Barf all over him. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, raid Pool Dead? I wouldn't be opposed to raiding Pool Dead. Is People's Champ wrapping up? Because I know he's been streaming for a couple hours. Because I did kind of want to say, stop in and say howdy, because he is, his whole live stream today was doing a couple different attempts to get a time he was happy with for the upcoming 3-star SmackDown. So it would be pretty cool just to stop in and say howdy. There we go. Put this down. Of course, I lose the video again. All right, so let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. I'm just tuning in now. Scratch that. We're going to be hanging out for a couple more minutes. Sounds like they've gotten a raid coming over here to say howdy. So, never mind. But if nothing else, either a Pool Dead or a Kingslayer, because they're both going. Hey, how is it going, everybody? How is it going? Glizer stopping in, part of the people raid. How's it going, bud? How's it going? Happy Monday. Thanks for stopping in. No, come on. Don't lose the video again. Come back. Come back. Come back. And People's Champ stopping in. Part of the hashtag people raid. What's good, bud? How's it going? And how did the 3-star runs go? Funny story, PC. Funny story. Was just getting ready to raid you guys when I was tuned in just to get the link, and then you were talking about coming over here. That's funny. You and me are both on the same wavelength. But thank you very much, PC, for the raid. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Got down to 50% on Winter Soldier. Very nice. Who did you wind up using, and did you use damage masteries? I'm really looking forward to that run. I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Go toe to toe. Of course he goes unstoppable. But not twice. Not twice. Doink. Yoink. Of course, Andy. I definitely think so. See, Cataclysm and me, we talk on the side, right? We DM, right? And Cataclysm just can't get over. Nah, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Alright, there we go. Lost the video again. That's just great. That's just great. But here's what we're gonna do. Let's get the other raid going. Let's go say hey to Kingslayer under the hashtag RobVonRaid. RobVonRaid. Stop in, say howdy. Kingslayer is a friend of the channel. And always like to say it, fun story. Kingslayer and me wound up getting into the CCP on the same day, so we've got that fun kinship. So I'm going to be stopping again over there saying howdy. I do invite you guys to tune in tomorrow morning for the featured 5-star crystal opening that is going live 20 minutes past the hour once the crystal switches over. So fingers crossed, wind up getting some Space Ghosts, some I-Bombs, some APOCs. We'll see. I'm excited. I want to thank you guys for watching here the last couple and a half hours. Always is a pleasure getting to chat with you guys. It's the highlight of doing the streams here for me, so cheers to you guys. If you haven't already, if you would kindly like the video, subscribe to the channel, because all that stuff helps the channel grow, helps build the YouTube analytics. I do very much appreciate it. But until next time, everybody, take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. And be well, all. Bye for now.